So for that, Krishna is answering in Bhagavad Gita, I am your father. He is saying, Pitaham yasya jagato, mata, bhata, pitamaha. I am the father. He is also saying, Tasam brahma mahadyonir aham bijam pradah pitaha. I am the seed-giving father to all the jivas. This is what Krishna is declaring. So, if we pay attention to Bhagavad Gita, the first thing that we will understand is that Krishna is very much concerned about us. Krishna loves us very much, and Krishna is declaring to all of us that why are you unnecessarily suffering in this world? Why don't you come back to me? And the easiest process to come back to Krishna is declaring in the 4th chapter. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma na iti Arjuna. Arjuna, if you can understand my divine activities such as my birth, my appearance, my activities, and all these things, if you can understand in truth, then you do not have to take birth again and then accept another material body. You will come back to me. That is what is Krishna's declaration. So you may wonder, why are we discussing all these things? What is the point in having such a big program, and if we do not understand what is the purpose of this whole Jagannath Ratha Yatra? Why are we celebrating Jagannath Ratha Yatra? We are celebrating Jagannath Ratha Yatra so that we can invite Krishna into our heart. Just like Krishna was invited by the devotees of Vrindavan from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. 5,000 years ago, when Krishna from Dwarka, Krishna came to Kurukshetra, and Krishna observing the solar pulling the Ratha, they were experiencing great ecstasy, great happiness. They were remembering all the childhood pastimes of Krishna, their interactions with Krishna, and they were feeling greatly ecstatic. So they were chanting loudly Krishna's name and pulling the Ratha of Krishna, Balaram and Subhadra. That is what Ratha Yatra is all about. That means each one of us should remember Ratha Yatra Mahotsava, and after Radheshyam Prabhu speaks, we will have Arati, and then all of you can offer Arati simultaneously while the Pujari is performing Arati to Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani. And I thank all of you for your kind attention. I'm sure most of you must have paid attention to what is being spoken here, and you must have understood whatever the message is spoken here. And I once again thank all of you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Sri Jagannath Ratha Yatra Maha Mahotsava ki, Samaveta Gaura Bhakta ki.
Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Margastham Vedai Sangavadasramo Kavitavai Dhayanti Yam Samasana Jnanavastita Tajjatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidusra Saranama Evaya Tasmai Namo. We welcome everyone of you here. Some of the Festival for taking part in these wonderful festivals.
We have just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes.
You know, we are living in a very beautiful world as we heard from the last people. When you rise early in the morning, you see there's one big bulb put in the sky, which gives light to the whole world. One day when I was flying in a plane at night, I saw there were millions of small lamps. When man has to lit up this world, he affects millions of small lamps at night. When God wants to lit up this world, he has to just hand over one big bulb in the morning. What is the bulb? It's the sun. Night when you are going to bed, it's a dim light, it is moonlight. You can see we are living in a world where not only we get the light, we get the heat, we get the grains, we get the rain shower, we get flowers, fruits, which we all are enjoying in our lives. None of which is created by man. Even all the industries, for running the industries, man requires manganese, sulfur, iron, and also for jewelry you need gold, silver, diamond, and all that. The 120 elements in the man-leaf periodic table that man knows about, none of it is created by man. So the eatables are given by God, the minerals are created by God also, and the sunlight, the heat, and the rains, all these are created by God. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there's a verse that Krishna says this: Madhvayat vadivato yam suryas tadabhimadhvayat varshati indro dahatyagne mrityuscharati madhvayat. He says, out of fear of me, the sun rises in the morning, the sun sets in the evening, the moon rises in the evening, the wind is blowing, the fire is burning, the death is taking its toll, there are a lot of showers, Indra is pouring forth rain. All this wonderful phenomenon is happening, Lord says, because all the devatas salute him and serve him. Everything is happening by his will. In the Upanishad, there is a pastime. Once upon a time, Lord Krishna saw that the devatas defeated the asuras, and they became very proud. Every devata was telling his wife that it is because of me that all devatas won the battle today. So Lord Krishna called one by one all the devatas. He called Vayu and asked him, what's your power? Vayu said, my Lord, you know one thing. If I blow northeast monsoon or southwest monsoon, I can blow huge clouds. It's a 10 miles radius. It's a powerful hurricane. Lord said, here is a small piece of grass. Blow it if you can. And Vayu tried his best with all his might. And he couldn't just budge it even 1 millimeter. And he hung his head down and ran away from them. The Lord called Agni and asked him, what is your power? He said, my dear Lord, during the time of Pralaya, before the waters come, I scorch all the planets with my fire. The Lord said, you do such a great work. Can you burn this piece of grass? And Agni could not burn it at all. Agni hung his head down and ran away. In this way, one by one, all the devatas understood that with all their might, they could not do anything to that small piece of grass. And Indra had already gone. So he turned back and looked at the place where there was a crowd of devatas talking to Krishna. He asked Parvati Mata, what is going on there? The war is over. Parvati said, if you go there, you will be ashamed. The Lord is proving to all the devatas that they are all powerless without him giving them power. So if you go there, you will be put to shame. So Indra ran away from here itself. He didn't even go near that place. So, therefore, I quoted this verse right in the beginning. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutasthunanti Durvaistavai. Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, everybody is coming down to our Supreme God, Purushottama, Lord Krishna. Same thing in Venkateswara Suprabhatam you might have heard. सततोर्मुखषण्मुखप्रमुखातिलदैवतमौलिमणे शरणागतवत्सलसारनिधे परिपालय मां विषशैलपते. So whenever there is a cosmic disturbance, all the devatas assemble together and go to Brahma, and Brahma takes them to the big ocean, Buddhasagar, where Lord Vishnu is lying. Sataturmukha-shanmukha-pancha-mukha-pramukha-ati-ladaiva, which means Panchamukha Shiva, Shanmukha Kartikeya, Saturmukha Brahma, they all go to him and offer that plea. This clearly shows Lord Krishna's supremacy. And that Lord Krishna, as I told you, is very mighty. From that day on, in this whole universe it was declared, not even a blade of grass can move without Krishna's sanction. Therefore, in the Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram, Vishnu Pitama says, Vyavasatantrattanakshatra Vishobhur Mahodarihi Vasudevasya Viryena Dritani Mahatmanaha Sadhurasura Gandharvasayakshora Rakshasam Jagatpashe Bhattatevam Krishnasya Sadharasaram. See, he says Krishnasya Sadharasaram. In Krishna's vash or control, whatever that Krishna is saying. He is saying the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars, the wind, the earth, the oceans, the mountains, all the humans, all the devatas, the Gandharvas, Yakshas, Karagas, Rakshasas, Pishasas, everybody is in the grip of Krishna. So, this is Lord Krishna who is great, who showed the Vishwarupa Darshanam to Arjuna in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We all know that. But today, in this talk, I am going to tell you something wonderful about Krishna. Just like our Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, I heard is coming to Hyderabad. So, you all know in the parliament, he receives great respect. Everybody salutes him. Even MLAs, MPs, everybody stands up and salutes the Prime Minister of India comes to the Parliament House in Delhi. But the same Prime Minister, when he goes home, he bows down to his mother. The mother tells him, have you seen the picture? Or the Prime Minister of India, Modi, is bowing down to his mother. His mother is the old lady and she is blessing him. This means the Prime Minister has two roles. One role in Parliament, one role at home. Similarly, God in Parliament is Lord Vishnu. God at home is Krishna. So, just like army officer, when he goes to the office, he wears, special set of uniform, he has stars, he has color strips, he carries a gun, everything. And everybody salutes him. But when he is at home, he is wearing a lungi and banyan. He doesn't show the gun to his wife. He only carries the gun to the office. Similarly, Lord has two roles. One is like an official role where he receives respect from all living beings and blesses them. But he has another role of a child of Yashoda and Nanda, friend of Sri Rama, Sudama, Madhumanda, lover of Sri Radharani and the gopis, and beloved of all the Vrajabasis like the cows and calves and deers and peacocks and monkeys and everybody in Yamuna and Vrindavan. So, this type of tender role, or the role in which Lord becomes the object of everybody's love and he expands his love towards all living beings. Vedanta very beautifully explained that, this point about Krishna's love for us. So, God is most lovable in this form of Krishna because he is playing on his flute. He is standing in a very form. He is very sportive, playful, naughty, mischievous. He thinks better. Such kinds of childish pranks he does in Vrindavan. So, while he was in Vrindavan, this is actually the most intimate, confidential aspect of God, which is explained in the Sanatana Dharma, especially in the book Srimad Bhagavatam. No other religion can match this type of deep description about God. Most people think God is up in the clouds, hurling down thunderbolts, punishing the devil or evil. That's what people know about God. Or GOD, people say, generator, operator, destroyer. They don't know anything more than that. But beyond that understanding of God being a punishment awarder, a reward awarder, beyond that understanding is the intimate understanding of God where we can love Him and He can love us. So, the relationship with God is explained in the scriptures as three things: personal, active, and reciprocal. What is personal? It is not impersonal. Just like Government of India is impersonal, Sarkar is Ratha. But behind the Sarkar, there is Prime Minister of India. Similarly, you will see this in the entire universe, there are many Shaktis, but behind the Shakti, there is Shaktiman, who is the personal Lord. Therefore, God is personal. And His love is active. He actively serves His devotees. He becomes Parthasarathi, riding the chariot of Arjuna. He carries the sandals of Nanda Baba in his head. He agrees to be bound by the ropes of Yashoda. And today you also, Lord agrees to be pulled by His devotees in the Jagannath Baladev. So in this way, the devotees actively serve the Lord and God actively serves the devotees. The love is not only personal, love is also active. And love is reciprocal also. So, most of you have experienced in this world. The whole world is chasing after money, money, money. Money is honey. Why? Either they are working hard to make money or they are enjoying sense gratification. Eat, drink and be merry. Because this is what immediately appeals to their minds. But the scriptures say, how much can you enjoy? How long can you enjoy? Ask these two questions. Even if you happen to be a multi-billionaire in Telangana here, let us assume that you are one of the richest men here. How many hotels can you go to? How many items can you eat? Can you eat 2,000 items? We have no power. Jagannath can eat Chapan boat. We only take small quantity of food every day. And how much can we eat and how long can you keep on eating? 20, 30, 40 years down the line, this body will get old, invalid and will be taken away. This body which you see in the mirror is only a dress over the soul. The Atma is residing in this body. So scriptures say, don't waste time in accumulating. So, do not waste your life in just making money, which is like honey, which is taken away by a farmer after driving away the honey bees. The honey comb is filled with honey, which is collected by the honey bees, but it is taken away by a farmer. The honey bees don't enjoy it. Similarly, at the time of death, we always leave behind the money we earned and get to go to the next body. The next body can be a beast body or an animal body, like a dog's body, cat's body, or a human body or a devata's body. Depends on our karma. So amongst all types of karma, the best karma we can do is Krishna karma, which is called akarma, which Arjuna did. Work in Krishna's account, we will go back to Vaikuntha. Work in our own account, we come back to this material world. So therefore, this is the conclusion that the scriptures tell us. You are serving God for ultimately your own good. You will see that. You benefit. What does He benefit? If you take one glass of Ganga water from the Ganga doesn't lose anything. If you add one glass of water to Ganga doesn't gain anything. Similarly, you will see that we are taking so many things from God, but God never becomes depleted. You may offer anything to God, God doesn't gain anything from you. But you stand to gain by offering Him. So it is in our interest that we go to His lotus feet, because by going to Him, our life becomes purified. There's a story in Panchatantra which says, once upon a time, all the parts of the body were boasting about themselves. The eyes said, I am the one who sees the food. The nose said, I am the one who smells the food. And the mouth said, I am the one who puts the food in. I am actually the one who keeps it, I am crushing the food. The tongue said, I am tasting the food. And the tongue said, if I don't like the food, I will speak it out. Everybody thought they are very important. And the hand said, I am the one who picks up the food. You guys can't do anything unless I give the food, he said. Ultimately, the leg said, how are you guys boasting about yourself? I am the one who walks to your hotel. If I don't walk, none of you can eat any food. All of them admitted that we all are doing some work. but there is one fellow sitting and eating, doesn't do any work at all. Who is that fellow? They say to the stomach. So they say, we are serving and he is enjoying, so let us not serve him. So they decided to go on a strike. When they went on a strike, the hands became weak, the legs became weak, the head started bleeding. All of them realized, by not serving the stomach, we are the losers. Immediately they all sprang into action. They picked up the food and put it in the belly, because belly doesn't keep the food with itself. The belly nourishes all parts of the body. It nourishes the hands, the legs, every part of the body. If you put water in the root of the tree, it will nourish all parts of the tree. If you put food in the belly, it will nourish all parts of the body. Similarly, if you worship Lord Achyuta, Lord Krishna, you will please all the devatas, all living beings, all creatures in this world. As you all know, Krishna took one grain from the Akshaya Patra and put in his mouth, and Durvasa and all 10,000 disciples became completely satisfied. So, if you want to satisfy your family members, or you want to satisfy the whole world, the easiest method is we should first become Krishna's devotees and please him. So, how do we please him? Like today, in the Ratha Yatra, I saw Vedanta Guru beginning to end, tirelessly he was continuously singing the Krishna mantra. Many devotees are following. So you can see the chanting of the God's names completely cleanses the heart, like a dirty mirror is cleansed when you take a wet cloth and wipe it. So when the mind is cleansed, the heart is cleansed, you feel utmost happiness. So my humble request to every one of you here, chant this Nama which is given in the Kalisandara Upanishad. Please repeat after me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
This chant which I told you just now is given in Kalisandara Upanishad in a dialogue between Brahma and Narada. When Narada asked Brahmaji, what is the hope for the Kali Yuga Jivas? They have short lives, only 60, 78 years. How can they go back to Vaikuntha? So Brahmaji said, this is the mantra they have to chant. There are many mantras people are chanting nowadays, but this mantra is a special mantra for given for Kali Yuga. If you chant this daily, even 10 minutes, it takes you 10 minutes to chant 108 times. Any time of the day you can chant, morning or afternoon and evening. Please chant this name of the Lord. And do for a week. If you don't see any change, you can give it up. Experience it yourself. Because this is the mantra for the day, very, very special mantra. Another thing you should do every day is, take a copy of Bhagavad Gita as it is. Bhagavad Gita yatha tatham. Bhagavad Gita as it is. Bhagavad Gita yatha roop. Take a copy, you have the book table. Keep with you. Every day just read one page for 5 minutes. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes for reading one page. Keep reading. Small drops of water make an ocean. You will finish it within a year. So read 5 minutes of Bhagavad Gita and one round of chanting Hare Krishna mantra, which is 10 minutes. How many of you feel 15 minutes out of 24 hours that God has given you, you can give back to God in reciprocation? 15 minutes. Now, practically all the hands are up. Thank you. So that's all you have to do. Chant the holy name and hear the holy fame. These two things if we do, this is the way we can please God. Because we will feel very happy that we have come to the right path. And our heart will be purified and Bhakti Bhavana will awaken. Just like a red hot coal is covered by ashes. Whether we blow it, ashes will be gone and heat will be experienced. Similarly, the love of God that Vedanta we spoke about can be experienced by these two things. That's all. So the Yatra is actually an opportunity that Lord Jagannath gives to everybody. Even the shopkeepers who may not come out of their shops. God is going to see them and telling them, see, this is how beautiful I look like. This is how my devotees chant my names. This is how my devotees are distributing prasadam to everyone. Take the prasad, take a copy of the book, chant the holy name, sing my beauty, come to my temple, go back to God. That is Jagannath. So Jagannath is coming out on this auspicious day to meet every living being who is part and parcel of himself. So we are very grateful to Krishna for appearing in this world and also performing his colorful pastimes and making it all according to Veda Vyasa in the Vedic literatures and making it available to us to authors like Srila Prabhupada. Without whose writings we would be spiritually blind and materially mad. We don't know what to do about that thing. So thanks to his great acharyas like Prabhupada, who have opened our eyes and given us an opportunity to purify our heart by glorifying God and going back to God. So we all assemble everything on this day and we pray to Government Subhadra that we have blesses every one of you and your family members in taking advantage of this opportunity to practice Bhakti Yoga and this study Yoga and attain the ultimate position of returning to working heart. Hare Krishna.
Chant the holy name, hear the holy fame. So now we heard the glories of the Lord Jagannath and also the glories of his chanting of the holy names. Now the next part of this particular session is that in some time, under 5 or 10 minutes, the curtain is going to open. After that, we all can take darshan of Lord Jagannath. But before that, I would like to present one small thing. Last 2 weeks, ISKCON Habits has been conducting a small competition, a small test for the small children. That's why the painting competition. So many children have participated in that painting competition, and almost all of them were very good. But our esteemed members, they have selected 3 of them. 2 of them are to be the best, and I thought of inviting those 2 children onto the stage and accept the gift from the hands of His Grace Vedanchetan Prabhu and His Grace Radhesham Prabhu. The first prize goes to Debashrita. I request Debashrita to come onto the stage and accept the gift from the hands of His Grace Vedanchetan Prabhu. Congratulations. May Krishna bless you. The next prize goes to Pinnam Shravanti. I request Pinnam Shravanti to come onto the stage and collect the prize from His Grace Radhesham Prabhu. So now in another 5 minutes, the curtains are going to open, and most of the devotees who are actually have made some kind of contributions in terms of the donations, so they must have received the lamp. I request all the donors to be little careful when you're actually offering the lamp to the Lord. Our volunteers will be coming and lighting the lamp for each and every one of you. So I request all of you to please take care that no, the lamp doesn't touch to other people and create some kind of accident in terms of the fire accident or something like this. So please be little careful. Our devotees will come and light the lamp in some time, under 2-3 minutes once the curtain opens. So once the curtain opens, please offer the lamp to Lord Jagannath. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So you're typing same. It's drizzling. It is.
Hare Krishna.
We can start now.
Yeah, you can start.
Mridanga Kartal, devotees. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिने ते नामिने। स्वामिने ते नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी की जय। जगन्नाथ बले सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ। जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा। जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा। जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा। जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Hello Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Hello Nitai Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.